Isn't that Vasno? Okay, so we're live. Welcome to episode 58 of the CosCast. Yay! I am, as always, your faithful host, Pixie Dust Cosplay, and with me I have my fellow co-hosts.
Annabella Cosplay.
And Enyasia Cosplay.
Hello, and we also have two wonderful guests today. We have Cece Tori Cosplay and Ryuray Art and Cosplay.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies. Awesome. So today we are going to talk about Desucon. This is a post-Desucon special. So we're all very excited about that. But before we get into the main theme of the evening, I thought we could talk a little bit about cosplay progress, because we have all been working on some cosplay projects for the past weeks.
No.
Well, maybe you haven't, but I have. I finished Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, and I wore her for both days of Desucon, Saturday and Sunday. And it was a really quick project, and it was really fun, and I'm looking forward to getting up some pictures of her.
Yeah, and you also won something for your costume.
Yeah! I had my first cosplay contest win in the drop-in contest. I got judge's favorite.
Ooh.
Yay! Well deserved. Well deserved.
Thank you. It was super fun. So I got lots of prizes, really. I got this awesome Captain America sweatshirt from Portal. And I got some art prints, one with Totoro, and another one.
Oh!
Yeah, I know, and one from Death Note.
Ooh.
So, yes, stuff, super cute.
Yeah.
I got what more did I got like 5 different buttons, something with Batman and League of Legends and One Punch Man and stuff. And I got a bookmark from League of Legends with Diana on it, and I got some fluffy cat ears.
Wow, you got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, and a keychain also from BTS. So,
Ooh.
yeah, tons of stuff. Super fun.
BTS.
Yeah, I know that if Okami and Silja Danielson are watching, they're probably like, yeah, BTS.
I actually got a hang up on BTS too a while back. I just thought like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to this, and now that's my go-to exercising music and cleaning music. So, yeah.
You've been infected.
I've been infected. It's true.
Yeah, and I've been working a little bit on my Link cosplay. So I've made his tunic, and I've started working on the pants. So progress, yay!
Yeah.
How about you, Annabella?
I too have worked a little bit on my Link cosplay, and I am frustrated about it. And I'm looking at it right now, and I'm just thinking, I hate you. So I do not know what to do about that. I have to fix some things, and then I might be a bit more happy about it than what I am right now, but so much work.
You're just frustrated, is all.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
And I also made a super quick kind of summary version of Snow White, the Disney version. So it's sort of a kind of 50s hipster sort of Snow White, I think. And I'm kind of pleased with that cosplay too. It was really fun.
If people want to see how you transform into Snow White, they can check out that video on our YouTube channel.
Yes, I made some sort of a fast video tutorial without any explanation on how I do things.
But people can look at your process.
They can do that.
It's a cute video. It's a cosplay transformation video, pretty much.
Yes, it is.
How about you, Ryuray and Cece? Have you guys made anything recently?
Yes. A lot, actually. On Friday, I worked really, really hard on finishing this cosplay I used for Friday, Celestia from My Little Pony, with my big wings, and I was going to bring a big flag based on the one from the first episode, but I didn't finish it, which I'm really angry about.
Next
time.
You could use that cosplay another time as well.
I am. I'm taking it to bonsai.
Cool.
Awesome! Awesome.
We're going to
We get see it.
bonsai.
And as early as today, I've been working with lots of help of my best friend on finishing this we used on the
A
lovely
vest?
cosplay we had today.
Because you guys were up all night trying to finish that.
To 1:30.
Oh dear.
And we were so tired, we were just. Oh.
Poor babies.
And I have to say, I hadn't survived this weekend without her. She is really my angel this weekend.
Aww. Shout
Friendship
out
is
to her.
magic.
Yes, always.
All right. How about you, Cece?
Well, I finished my cosplays for Desucon, and like on Friday or something, stayed up very late and did some details on this cosplay yesterday, late again, and I don't really know what I do when, but I have also started on another Love Live costume, and yeah.
So much love trash.
Lots of love. Yeah. But we're going to talk a little bit about your slight obsession with that show a little bit later. It's part of our main theme, trust me. But before we do that, let's move on into cosplay news and talk a little bit about stuff that has happened in the cosplay community this past week.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first order, news on our order, is that Santatori Cosplay just released her latest cosplay of Anna Henrietta from the Blood and Wine Witcher 3 downloadable content.
Expansion pack, sort of.
Yeah, and the big news about that is that they modeled Anna Henrietta's face after Santatori's face.
This is super cool because
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a screen share so people can see, the likeness between the two, because it's really cool.
Well,
Yeah.
So yeah, so they just said, we like your face and we're going to put it in the game.
And also, she thought she had longer time to work with this cosplay until she got like a message. You have to finish in 2 weeks, and she was like, "Shh, beep,"
Yeah.
because there's a lot of embroidering going on that dress and a lot of stuff. So many details. And
Yeah.
it's so pretty.
So pretty. So pretty. But how cool is that? I mean, I kind of want to see my face in a game now. It's like, I'm a little bit jealous, I have to say. But in a good way. Jealous in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just hold that one. So that's one of the news items. I thought it was really cool that a Norwegian cosplayer has, gotten this much attention and it's kind of
It
an
can
honor.
happen. It can happen to you if you just work hard.
It can happen to anyone, freaking anyone. But
Yeah.
seriously, Santatori is such a talented cosplayer too, so I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah. I just mean you don't have to live in Hollywood to get
No,
stuff like this to happen to you.
Right. Okay, so our next piece of news is that Krix Design released her very first cosplay book this week, and it was sold and presented, and she was signing it at Desucon this week, and she also had a panel and Q&A session where she talked about how the book came to be. And so that's really, really cool. We have our first official cosplay author in Norway.
That's very awesome, and she's so talented as well.
Mm.
She's like a cosplay guru.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
say so.
and she's so nice as well.
Very much
She
so.
even helped me with my Celestia wings to figure out how to make it.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, we love the Norwegian cosplay community because everyone is so friendly and helpful. It's awesome. And you, Cece, you bought her book, I think.
Yeah.
I have it too!
Cool!
Oh!
And sorry.
I didn't get it signed though. I don't know when that happened, but I believe it crashed with something else.
You can just ask her to sign it sometime
Yeah.
later, You're bound to meet her.
Not Christina, but the other one to sign it.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Christina another day. Hopefully she will sign it for me.
Yeah, Frida Tørring was the co-author or creator of this book. Just so that it's not just Christina, it's also Frida Telling. But yeah, so what have you guys had a time to look inside the book? Do you like it so far, or any thoughts?
I haven't like read through it. I bought it like today, sometime today, and I just looked quickly through it and thought it would be helpful. So yeah, but I haven't really read it since I got home. So yeah.
I haven't had the time to read it, but I looked through it and it had lots of tips and tricks and nice pictures from both armor to props and everything. It looks so much fun.
Good pictures are very important, so that's a good sign. All right, so we all agree that this is super cool, and we all wish Christina the best of luck in her future endeavors to sell this book. It's a good thing. It's a good initiative. Okay, so a bit of sad news is that we was hoping to be able to go to Digitality X this year, but unfortunately we just don't have the funds to do so, so we won't be able to do it. But we will be at Toricon for sure, and we will also be going to BonsaiCon for sure. So,
Me too.
yeah. So people will be able to meet us there, and we'll probably try to live stream or have some fun panels or something. That's our goal. So hopefully we'll have some things to do then. Right. That's pretty much it, I think, for the cosplay news bit. Oh no, we need to talk about the winners of the cosplay contest at Desucon before we go into talking about the convention itself. That'll be fun. Right, let's see. There we go. Gonna share the screen again. I'm doing that a lot today. Okay. So, the winners of the big Desucon cosplay contest. Annabella, maybe you want to take us through it?
This is a picture of Superhero Girl. She won the 3rd place in the big cosplay competition today. She had a really, really cute skit about herself and the Beast, dancing and eating and stuff. She had a really, really cool and nice stage performance, at least. I think so.
Super cute. Well deserved 3rd place.
Well deserved. I absolutely thought she would be in the top 3.
Yeah. We were talking about it after we saw the contest, and we agreed that she would probably place in the top 3, and we were right. All right, next one. Annabella?
This is this is 2nd place. It is Herezatai cosplay. She's been on the show before, and she is cosplaying. Oh my God,
Philippa Eilhart.
Thank you, from Witcher 2, before she lost her eyes.
But the costume is from Witcher 3, I think.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, I think so.
And she had this really awesome skit. It was really, really well done and really cool made.
It was very theatrical. There were no lines, so you kind of had to figure out, what was going on for yourself. Like, you had to pay attention.
Yeah, and what I think is really cool is that you didn't really have to know what brand she was cosplaying from. It was easy to understand what happened and the storyline of her performance without knowing.
You kind of got the sense of who the character was, even if you didn't know the fandom, I think. And that's very important.
Yes, this is true. Also, well deserved, and we thought she also would place top 3.
Yeah. We agreed on this.
We have at least like 5 or 6 we thought maybe would be in the top 3, just to say it like that. Because we also thought the winner might be in the top 3, but we had other favorites as well.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the winner of the cosplay contest, which is...
This is a fairly new cosplayer. And her cosplay name is Marillion. Am I saying that right?
Marillion cosplay.
Marillion cosplay. She's cosplaying Gimli from The Lord of the Rings, and she had this really cute not cute. Gimli isn't cute. Well, Gimli is cute. She she had this awesome skit about when Gimli tries to crush the ring with his axe, and it worked really well, even though it was just Gimli and Frodo on the stage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
it was
details on that costume, it's amazing.
Yes, it's gorgeous. And this photograph was taken by Okami Photography, by the way.
Yes.
And the previous two were taken by Hidesatai Cosplay.
Oh, so
Yes,
Hidesatai took a picture of herself. Cool.
Yes, she did.
Selfie.
Yes, selfie. So congratulations to the winners who got lots of Warbler and Friendly Plastic and other fun stuff that I'm not sure what they got, but it was a big prize, and the Warbler, as always, was supplied by Nada Patrol. So
Yes.
that's awesome.
And all the 3 winners, congratulations. All of you deserved it. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
It was awesome. Okay, so that kind of concludes the news part of the show. So let's move into the main theme. Annabella, do you want to maybe ask the first question? Oh, yeah. So ask them question 8 because I've had to change the lineup.
Yes. Oh, alright, because you guys did something fun at Desucon this year.
We did lots of fun.
How did you guys think that the live performance and dance workshop went?
Well, a lot of people came to the show.
Yeah.
This is true. We were first rowers.
Yeah, first row. Right, so for anyone out there who wasn't at Desucon, these girls put together a Love Live Idol cosplay project group, and they taught themselves one of the routines from the Love Live anime show, which was super cute. So we came to
Dances.
them. 2 dances, yes, this is true. You had 2 dances. 2 routines. And yeah, so it was first you had this performance, and then later on in the day you had a workshop where you taught people routines from the show.
Yes.
Super cool.
That one dance we did earlier. We thought
Yeah,
we did to the others.
Right.
not the whole dance though. We only have
No.
47.
That would be way too long.
Mm.
But I'm
So how-
surprised how well people took to learning the dance. They actually managed to finish, even though they were really distracted by everyone around and everything.
Yeah,
It
it
looked
might have
like
been
they had-
might have been easier to teach them the dance in a separate room and not, in the open area.
Yeah.
But at least it looked fun. It looked very including, and it didn't look scary at all. If you walked past, it was like, oh, this is cool, I want to watch this. And even though you were practicing the dance, it was cool that it was in the open area. At least I think so, because then you were like, something's happening here. This is fun to watch. And
Mm.
Yeah, it was very cozy and fun, and yeah.
We were so awkward. We had no idea what we were doing and just went with the flow.
So how nervous on the scale
went
from
with
1 to
it,
10
so.
were you guys when you started your performance? How nervous were you?
Because I didn't expect so many people to be there. But it was really fun when we started.
But
Yeah,
you guys have been very, good at sharing that you were going. And how many girls were you?
9.
So if you were 9 girls and you all shared it like 3 times each, that kind of equals a lot of people to come see you guys.
Mm.
Try getting as many as possible to come watch us, including asking you girls to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course we had to come to watch you. It's always fun.
Yeah.
to interact with you guys.
You guys have a fan in the chat.
Utsukushi Star says they was awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
And we agree. You
Yes.
were so cute.
Yes, totally adorable. It was
And
really
the
fun.
energy. You
Thank
guys
you.
had the best energy. You were fun and smiling and cute. Super kawaii. All the time.
Super.
Arigato. Well, we had fun. That's the most important part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also the most important
Even
part.
though, and we have to say, we had a lot of help from Hanna from Yggdrasil Cosplay, who's stepped in 2 weeks ago to learn both dances and dance with us as Honoka in the dentist person. And she was really awesome, took on all this job in 2 weeks, and she was just, we're so grateful because the one who was going to, she suddenly got told she had to work this weekend and couldn't join us. And we were just like, no, what are we going to do?
Oh,
That's amazing. That she
That's
managed to learn.
cosplay community.
yeah.
Yes.
And that Yggdrasil cosplay group, they're also almost a complete, I think they're a complete group of Love Live dancers as well, and they're just really nice, and they invited us to come to cosplay workshops with them, and yeah.
Oh,
really
that's
nice.
so cute. So cute that they're nice about it, and that it's not like, we're gonna be better than you. We're not gonna, that's typical that something ends up like that. But it's so cool that it's like, oh, you dance too. All right, come with us and dance, everybody together.
I think that's kind of a team in the anime too. So yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So are you guys pleased with what you accomplished, and would you like to do it again at some point?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to say, we've been
Learn humor
other-
dance and get a new outfit.
That's cool. Like every Desucon, if you do a performance with new songs and new moves and new outfits, that would be a cool thing.
Mm.
we've been talking with other Love Live cosplayers in Norway, and we've been thinking about gathering everyone to dance one dance outside of Desucon next year.
Like a
Yeah.
major love live.
Song, and every cosplayer, even if they're complete groups, duos, or anything, just come together.
Yeah.
Like a
Cool.
big flash mob. It would be
Yeah.
cool
So
that
much fun.
We could just do it in town.
Yeah.
Like.
yeah. No one knows that you are going to perform besides you guys, and suddenly the music just comes on and you just come out of everywhere and just start dancing. That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Annabella has plans for you guys, obviously.
I have. From now on, I'm your manager. No. No.
You should watch the show.
Yeah, it can be.
You can cosplay from there as well.
Mm. Maybe.
You could be a trio.
Yeah, we could be.
We could be that other trio that's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a lot of smaller groups that doesn't have as much freedom
Right.
at the same time, but
Yeah, Arise. Well, could do that.
Well, I only have one move, so
Yeah, there's that.
this is my only move. This is the only dance move I have.
We're not very talented dancers, I'm afraid. No.
practice.
Practice, yes, it makes perfect, as they say. Okay. But I suppose, is there anything else you want to mention about the Love Live thing, the dance or the workshop that we
Live.
haven't? Love Live, yes, sorry. Love Live.
I don't know.
Not anything. Had a lot of fun, and that's the most important part. And the other girls in the group is so nice, and we had a photo shoot afterwards. And
Aww.
Yeah, I saw you guys were outside getting photos together, and you looked all super cute.
Oh.
too bad that one girl had already changed her costume so she can join us for the photo shoot.
Aww.
Oh well, she'll just have to learn. Next time, keep your clothes on until the photo shoot.
That did not sound dirty at all.
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
But
Totally did not do that on purpose at all.
I have one question for you guys. How was it hard to get this on Desucon's lists? Did you just call Desucon and be like, hey, we have this Love Live thing, we want to do a dance? Or how did you manage to?
We sent a mail to the Desucon crew saying, hello, we are a Love Live group and we wonder if we could dance on a scene at your convention. And then we get, sure, but we want to see, can you send us a movie about how you dance? And we made one and sent it, and then we got, yes, you look so good and we want you to perform. And then they asked us if we wanted to have that dance workshop.
Aw, that's cool.
And we just, oh, okay, yeah, sure we can. And then
We were not
everyone in the group as well, so.
That's what we're gonna do with our cosplay karaoke thing, I think.
Yes, we totally need to do that.
Yeah. Besides Pixie, You said you can't dance. Ida in the chat says, I don't dance, says the girl that dances better than a stripper with Kiki's broom.
Well, in my head, I can't dance. I just do what I think looks like dancing, and then I don't know what that looks like.
Don't we all? Don't
Yeah.
we all?
Yeah, I suck at dancing,
I
but
suck
sometimes
at
I'm lucky.
Sonja has
It's
a
a dance
cat
for
in
fun.
front of her.
Huh?
The cat.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
There it is. Hello.
Aww.
There you go. Kitty
There
cat. Not happy cat.
No, not very happy. It's like, okay. Okay, let's move on then. Eniasia, do you maybe want to take the first question then? I think that's number 1 on your sheet because I haven't changed it. So.
Sure. Okay, the question for all of us. What did we expect from Desucon going into it this year?
That everything is better.
Yeah.
That they had taken them in the ear and just pull it through to make everything okay again.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
slowly
that's
improving.
pretty much it. Yeah. So, I mean, because last year a lot of us were a little bit pissed off because there were a lot of problems, a lot of technical glitches, and it's just bad production on a lot of things. So I think Desucon has had to work hard to convince people that they're really like picking themselves up again.
I'm very positively surprised about how this turned out.
Yes.
Considering how the venue looked last year, this year's venue was so much better. It was just this big room with everything in it. It wasn't divided like it was last year, and the way it worked this year was so much better because you got to see all the shops, all the art stands, and everything else that was going on. It was in one place instead of, everywhere.
Yeah. We talked to some of the people from Portal, and they mentioned that maybe some of the areas looked a little bit sparse, like there were like you could have filled up with more things here or there, but in general it worked really well.
Yeah, and the lighting was well this year as well.
Yeah.
Because previous years it has been a bit dark and gloomy and especially in the shop area. But now it was
better.
lit up. Yeah.
Also, I like the fact that there were several small stages around the main area, but they weren't so close that any noise bled over. So you could be at one stage and watch one panel, and you wouldn't really hear what was going on the other one. You didn't get that sense of being disturbed while you were watching. That was pretty nice, I thought.
Yeah, that's more about what we experienced, not what we expected. But okay.
Yeah. But we kind of covered what we expected, and then we moved into.
Yeah. I think that the thing that we were expecting is that it would be better because they have been announcing a lot of different things that I did not have previous years, and they have been taking a lot of service to see what people want to see. I've seen a lot of people from Desucon on other conventions. So I guess they were like checking out on the conventions what made them good, what worked for them, and stuff like that. So that kind of spiked the expectations to this year's con contra the last one, especially since they did get a lot of critique last time.
Yeah. And also when people critiqued some of the ticket prices and some of the things that they announced earlier this year, they were really fast with, okay, you don't like this. Well, how about if we modify the price for this ticket or throw this thing into the ticket price and stuff like that. So really appreciated that they were actually listening to the community and actively trying to make it better.
A fun thing is that they have this Desucon feedback group on Facebook where they before posting things to the rest of the world, kind of, they ask them about the tips or tricks, and after they reveal the prices for the tickets, they asked us for tips about the prices and what we think. And I remember writing myself that I thought the awesome ticket was a bit pricey and actually did the math and told them what those extra things cost. And so I suggested even in that comment that they should include the sleepover pass for them, so it would make more sense. And probably many others probably suggested the same, but I did, and that was so fun because the next day they fixed it.
Yeah, that's very good. Good for you. Very, very, very good thing to do the math. That's very impressive. I would never do the math.
Calculated how much the festival cost, the early access, and compared it to the lawn pass and everything, and just 300 norske kroner for this and that. That doesn't sound right. And if they have to take a sleepover ticket as well,
yeah, that's a bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay, we have some comments from the chat. Arcane's Rain said that the big room with all the vendors and the art stand looked super messy. And I can kind of agree that parts of it looked a little bit messy, but I'm very glad that all of them were in one room still.
Yeah. Compared to last year, I just think everything is better.
So much better.
What I kind of think is fun about the messy part of it is that when you got in there, you always seem to find something new to look at.
Yeah.
At least for us who went there for 2 days, and we spent a lot of hours there. There's always seemed to be something new to look at. We didn't really finish looking at stuff.
Which is always good, so you don't get bored.
Yeah.
Utsukushi.
And one.
Yeah, what you wanted to say? Go ahead, Anastasia.
To make a comment on the messy stuff, and the comment on things were not filled in enough and all that. I've been to a convention in London, and there they really filled up the space with booths and different things. And the problem with that is that it's much less place to walk and talk and just
relax.
Hang around, because if everything is lined up with the tight narrow, you can't really watch anything. You just go crowded all the time, and it's not very, very pleasant for dork people like us.
Yeah, no, because it will get cramped if you shove too many things into a room and stuff. So maybe it's a positive thing that it's a lot of open space in places.
Yeah, because from another experience in Desucon, there are a lot of teenagers, and they have a lot of energy, and they run around jumping at each other and other cosplayers. So lots of room is a necessity.
Yeah,
especially for those with the huge costumes. Really long wings that you crash into everybody with.
Yeah. So a lot of space is good in some instances, yes.
Yes, and also that opens up for people to just have spur of the moment dancing sessions anywhere.
Or playing games, sitting on the floor, playing card games or whatever.
Yeah, we actually got invited by some random people. Hey, you want to play Cards Against Humanity with us? Yesterday when we were supposed to leave, and we were like, yeah,
sorry,
but no.
We don't have time. We have to go. So, but if it had been earlier in the day, I would have been up for a game or two.
Yes.
Utsukushi Star says that he or she liked the photo booth thing, and also the free games that you could play.
Yeah, the free games, I think Retro Spillmessen had those games with them, but it was a plus that they was allowed to bring all those games to the convention.
It was very fun. And usually Desucon does have a photo booth, but what was new this year was that people could take pictures of themselves with a selfie box, and once the photograph was taken, it would be loaded directly onto Desucon's pages, which is super cool.
I think you also were allowed to direct your own photos. If you want to take a new one, you could do that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Fun about that box, glcosplay.studios had it to YugiCon as well and tested it there.
Cool.
And I just remember the crew from YugiCon con was ended up in front of that box the half of the day when they had nothing to do. I just take random photos like, oh, like that, and everyone was so dorky. And he told people at the con that he would bring it to Desucon as well, and that made people really interesting. I remember I had tried this box and I knew how it worked, and so when we were at Desucon, a person came up to me after I had been on it and asked, "How do you use this thing?" And I just, it's easy. You touch the screen, it counts to 7, takes the photo, and then you see the photo for another 7 seconds.
Cool.
And then it's done.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool thing. They
Me
should
too.
do that next time too.
It makes it so much easier for people to just take pictures with their friends and derp around, because when it's a photographer there, you're like,
Yeah, it gets kind of serious.
yeah. But if you're just with your friends, you can go all out.
And then they don't have to think about the photographer who has to stand there all day and just take photos and photos and photos, and that's get boring over time. But a box, it just stands there and you can use it whenever.
Also,
it goes directly to Facebook, so you don't have to wait or anything.
Exactly.
And you don't have to be in cosplay. You don't have to feel like you're supposed to be in cosplay to take pictures. And that is awesome, because you get to see the people who actually goes to the convention as well.
Right. Well, Gustav and Theodor says that they think that Desucon should have more places to sit down. I think that's maybe kind of hard to fix in a venue like Norges Varemesse, because there are allocated seating places. But
if you had an awesome pass, though, you could sit in the awesome lounge.
That's true. I have not seen the awesome lounge. I didn't even make it into the gaming area. I don't know how that looks.
The awesome lounge was on the second floor, right above the entrance.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's really awesome that they had this part where you could dress up and just a toilet where you can put makeup and everything, and that place got messy, and not all the other toilets.
Yeah, that's very good.
And that we have the places to use the hot glue gun or whatever when you had trouble, and the crew was, I have to say, really nice, because I had some trouble the first day and they really helped me, because I was going all around and had no control over myself, and my friend tried to calm me down, and the crew was just really helpful.
That's very good.
Very cool. And also it was really easy to find things. They had signs everywhere. Like, this is here, water's here, and that I really liked, because that's
one of the things we missed last year. There was no really good sign-ins or anything last year.
Yeah, they also had like a charging station for people who wanted to charge their phones or laptops or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah. What else?
That they announced that they had these people you could go to if you had trouble, like you felt sick or was dizzy or anything, that they announced it under the welcoming opening show. This guy here, go to him if you need help, because he is here to make sure you're okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. What kind of activities? Are we happy with the activities they put up, and which activities did we participate in?
We didn't really participate in that many activities, but we did walk through a lot of them, because the stages were in the same area, or some of the stages were in the same area. And that I kind of found really cool, because if something gets crammed in a room, and you want to leave to go and check out something else, it's always that tricky situation, when
feels a bit awkward to just like, I'm leaving in the middle of your panel. I don't want to be rude, but I gotta go. Sort of thing. So you don't want to do that.
So I really like the open kind of stage thing. That I find was really cool. And they also had things in closed rooms. And I really sort of wish now that I went to the panel about, I don't remember the word.
Embroidery?
Yes.
Yes. There were a lot of good cosplay related panels this year. Pheromone Cosplay was teaching people how to chainmail. There was a cosplay armor workshop. There was an embroidery workshop. There was a prop workshop. There was
Seam and leather.
Yes, leather and seam, and there was a performance workshop. There was
Dancing workshop, dance workshop.
Yes. So many things. So there was definitely a lot of stuff to do.
And also, I don't know if this fits in here, but I think they did a very good job with the spokesperson thingy on the stage.
The show hosts, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
They did a lot of better work than I've seen at Desucon before. It seemed like they had rehearsed what to say, and it was really fun, even though there were some awkward moments, but they seemed to work.
Yeah, it was fun. It seemed like they had a good chemistry, and they filled, potential silences, and it didn't really feel like anything was out of control at any point, which was very good.
Yes, because last year I felt like the host didn't really want to be there, so you were like, okay, but this year it was just like easy to follow and fun.
Yeah, it felt more natural. It wasn't as forced as it has been previous times.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, in the chat, they're saying that there was good quality on the panels and workshops this year, and that the embroidery panel was awesome. And they're wondering if anyone has put up a video from the dancing yet.
I am not.
I think so.
No, we have filmed it, so we'll be putting up something.
Yeah, and I guess that's...
My sister filmed with my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of us watched it afterwards and just like, oh, we're so awkward. We did that and that. We should have done that differently. And
But you live and you learn. But it was super cute anyway.
I'm gonna make you guys look good, so don't worry.
Don't worry.
Put in some sparkles and all.
Yeah. Everything's better with sparkles. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Oh, Utsukushi Star says, I loved the disco on Saturday, which was very fun. We didn't stay for long, but it was super fun.
I sort of wished I stayed for a little bit longer, but before the disco had started, I already texted my boyfriend and told him to come get me. And he was already in the neighborhood, so 2 minutes after I texted him, he was like, yeah, I'm outside now. I was like, no, I thought I should at least have like 20 minutes, but all right.
But we got some dancing in, so we have some footage of that. So, people can watch us looking awkward.
And then you'll see Pixie Dust with her broomstick. Yeah.
You make it sound so much more dirty than it is. It wasn't, that bad.
No, it's not that bad at all. He's really just, playing the air guitar on it.
Stuff. Okay.
I'm talking about films and movies that will be posted. I know Kenneth Peterson was going around all around with his girlfriend, filming everybody and everything and a lot. And even I had the derby moment with him where I just had my phone like this and we went in circles around and around and around, filming each other. I took pictures and I got actually one good picture and it was just fun. And I got so dizzy afterwards. I love that spinning contest.
Okay, so we've talked about the layout of the venue, the information that was available. We've talked about the volunteers, and so far we're pretty happy with most of everything. And there were good activities and workshops and lots of art stands and shops. What did we think? Oh, yeah, say something.
The only thing I kind of miss is like it should have been more quizzes and more active activities like games or competitions and stuff like that.
Yeah, would have been fun.
Our workshop was pretty active though.
Yeah, your workshop was pretty active because you got people to dance and learn a routine and stuff. But I think it would have been fun if people could have been, at a event where you could play some games or like charades or something a bit active that people can interact with. That would have been very fun.
And me and Pixie Dust and Yasia actually talked about that it should have been more workshops like yours.
Yes.
Because it gets people. It's popular. There were a lot of people there, so it should have been more things like that.
Absolutely.
One thing I really liked was that they handed out these flyers with the programs from
Yes.
for every day with the map on the back where it said where everything was. That was really helpful, and I could just circle around which post I want to go to, and yeah.
Yeah, and I think as you guys said earlier, the people working in volunteering were really helpful and really nice. And if Vez Cosplay is watching, she'll probably be very happy to hear that.
She went around filming absolutely everything and everything.
Yes, she was wonderful. And she
She's
hosted,
always wonderful.
yes, and she hosted the soundtrack quiz, which got a huge turnout, so that was super fun.
It was super fun, but we sucked so
We
bad.
sucked so bad. Oh god. Yeah.
It's like, damn.
We should have known better. But oh well.
Yeah.
But
Better
I
luck
know.
next time.
Yes.
I know that Vez was pretty upset last year because people were being very negative about Desucon, and I remember that we talked about the things that you can't really blame the crew so much because you have to respect that they have put a lot of time and energy into this, and hopefully this year, they won't feel so downtrodden. That's good.
I just had a really good time. I always have a good time at Desucon cosplay in Japan and Desucon fancy or pop or whatever, but the smaller ones. But this time I had just as much fun at the big one as I usually have on the smaller one. So I really don't have anything negative to say. Of course, there's some stuff probably they could have done better, but it's
in
nothing.
general, we're happy.
Well, that is perfect.
Yeah. It wasn't really noticeable that something were missing.
The only thing I could think of, like, that was a bit bad was on Friday because the queue was late because they had some technical issues, and so I missed the Game of Thrones meetup. But
That's sad. Yeah, no, I noticed they put out a message saying that they had some technical difficulties with the ticket scanners or something like that. So people had to wait around a lot, and that was unfortunate. But beyond that, I think they've had a really good, run with the technical stuff.
Yes, and that was really not Desucon's fault, I think.
No,
that would just be
probably
their
not.
equipment. But still, it's annoying that stuff like that happens, and when it happens right when you're supposed to go in, and you're already like, oh no, this sets a bad start. But luckily, it just went upwards from there.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Ida says that the crew was so much more helpful and kind in her opinion this year. So that's awesome.
And I agree too, because everyone looked like they had as much time as everybody who participated at the convention.
Yeah, looked like everyone was having fun, even the people who worked.
Yeah.
That's something when they didn't know what to do. They just call the next one and call the next one and next one.
Yeah.
Like I had trouble on Friday, and the first person told me to go to this person, then that person sent me to another, and in the end I ended up talking with Mark, the boss himself. And he just, you go talk with those who rule this place, and then they talk with that person, and in the end I actually got more than help than I actually needed.
Well,
So
that's
that
great.
was better fun.
More is better than less.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They made sure I got an answer.
That's good. That's dedication for you. Okay, so what did we think about the organization of the cosplay contest?
It was good. It was really well organized, and the host, as I said earlier, did a really good job.
Yeah, and there were no technical difficulties this year, and everything seemed like it was very well planned, and they had several dress rehearsals before the actual contest, which is good. The only thing I remember was a bone of contention was that some people weren't that happy that the first round where you're just being judged in front of the judges for craftsmanship they weren't happy that it was on a stage where everyone could see. They would have preferred to just do it in a private room, whereas others again weren't so bothered by that. So what do you guys think about that?
For this
I know nothing.
for this sort of competition, I kind of think that it should have been in a private room, so you get the element of surprise when the actual competition starts.
Yeah,
but
so for the audience sake, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like at GeekCon as well. You first had to talk to the judges, and then afterwards you had to go up on the stage, and that was in the same room and open for everyone to see. But I didn't see how the first round went, and if it was like just randomly going up and talk to the judges and then going down, I don't see any problems with it. But if it were announced on the big stage, I kind of find it a little bit weird.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
People
I think something like if.
Okay, Tonya, you can go first, and then Cece can go afterwards.
Okay. I think that when you have this preliminary
rounds,
and you all get announced who have been signed up for the contest, it's much then the audience can see who has been on stage and who's not going further in the next round, and it's like, I mean, you get disappointed to stage performances if you have exercised and practiced a lot of your stage performance, and now everyone knows that you did not get to move on to the next round. So to like spare the contestants a bit more, that it would be, I think it would be better for at least some of the more maybe sensitive persons to be judged without audience first.
Yeah, well, I mean, during the pre-judging or the first round of judging, you don't really get to know straight away if you go through or not. So I don't know if it's going to be harmful to anyone, but it's a good point. I mean, some people might be sensitive about it and might prefer for other people not to see them in the initial round. It's a valid point for sure.
Yeah. It was that I know that a lot of people, at least those who didn't go through to the second round, just didn't get any time on stage to show themselves. So I think they took that opinion into consideration and got them on stage. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. That might be it.
I can already. I just saw someone posting a rather angry rant about how the cosplay competition went through, about the first and the second round, because people have spent so much time practicing routines for the second round, but not everyone is cut through, and that hasn't really been that well explained in the rules.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But I can understand that if you use so much time to practice a routine and use so much time to edit music and video footage or whatever, it's really sucks to not be cut through. But I think that's how it's been on every Desucon, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty normal. You go to the qualifier with everything prepared, and if you're lucky, you get through and you get to perform, and if not, well,
too bad.
Yeah,
time sort of thing, and it's a normal practice in, like, let's say the Eurovision Song Contest.
That's true.
You go through to semifinals, and sure you get to perform, but you don't get to make it to the main stage if you don't get through the final cut.
Yeah.
So Of course, it's always a bitter feeling to not be able to perform when you've practiced and you've been looking forward to it maybe and things like that. But it's also part of being in a competition. Sometimes you're just not going to be able to make the cut.
Yeah.
Such is life.
Yes.
But I totally understand the bitterness of it all.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And also, I sort of think that if the performance part is supposed to count 50%, the judges should choose their finalist by the performance as well as the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is that.
Because it's really, really, when you watch something like that, a competition that's supposed to be 50-50, the performance should have a lot to say in it.
Yeah. So maybe they should have had a pre-judging with both an inspection of the craftsmanship and a performance in front of the judges before you get cut or not, so everyone gets that feeling of having been able to perform.
Yeah, I think that would have been a much better way of doing this.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, because otherwise it's like the costume decides if you can show the other half of your package.
Yep.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and also it's often the performance part that's either give you the win or not.
This is true.
All of the winners today is people who had really planned skits and really, really good skits as well.
And costumes.
And costumes,
they had the whole package, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, no one won anything undeservedly, and that's important to remember, that everyone who was up on that stage deserved to be on that stage, and everyone who won deserved to win, because it was high-quality craftsmanship and it was high-quality performance too.
Yeah. So the only negative thing we have to say about this year's Desucon is that the judging should have been, the first round should have been both costume and performance.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. If that's the only thing we pick on, that's like a small thing, so yeah.
Yeah, also Utsukushi Star says that the map on the back of the flyer was wrong, so it wasn't accurate about where some of the scenes were, apparently. I can't remember this because I didn't really look at the map.
Yeah, that's true, because the Neo Tokyo scene was placed on the map where the Neo Tokyo store.
Ah, right.
But it wasn't hard to find things.
No.
It wasn't really that far away from the real spot.
It looks pretty accurate to me, but
yeah, I haven't looked at the map.
So that other stuff looked wrong.
Oh well.
Maybe it's just been some misreading of the map or something then.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's also a small thing. That's
so
really...
it's a minor thing, a very minor thing.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
conventions have minor things.
Yes.
But overall, we are very pleased with this year's Desucon. They have really picked up
Thank you,
the slack.
Desucon.
Yeah.
And to everyone who was skeptic about this year and who didn't go because of last year, we can say, try again, because they can do better.
We say to them, you missed out. Too bad for you. Boo! Boo!
Yeah, no, we don't boo. It's their choice to not go and not spend their money. There's no booing. But it's nice to give them a second chance, I suppose.
Yeah.
As long as they keep at the same level next year or get better, it's totally worth it.
Yes.
For sure. It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Did we get any loot?
Oh, yes! Did we buy any fat loot while we were at Desucon?
Nothing.
No.
Oh, you bought pillows and ears.
So many things.
Too much.
Well, you want to share some of it with us? I got a hair color, at least. I got one black and one platinum, so I can actually get the gunmetal gray that I want, instead of silvery, yellowy, whatever this is.
Blue? Light blue?
In parts, maybe. I don't know. So, yeah. Ooh, buttons!
Ooh.
Cool.
Buttons and posters of No Game No Life, and Yeah, and of course I got this bookmark with
Ooh, the bull.
Oh, Iron
on the
Bull.
back it says, "People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit." I'm a little drawing. That's so cute.
Very cute. Well, yeah, I didn't really get to buy. Oh yeah, I bought my husband a Transformers Decepticon T-shirt.
Ooh.
I think he liked that one. Seems like he was happy about it.
You don't know.
Yeah, I bought the book as I showed you, and I also got some. There were some YouTubers there, were Simon and Mina, and I got this bag, which is signed.
Ooh, cool.
They were super nice, just like they were in their videos, and I think they were really interesting, like guests, and this one was good to have some interesting guests. Just like Desucon Pop had, even though I wasn't like a huge fan of that actress.
Alana Huffman.
Yeah.
So that was
But I think the new leader thing is really good at that.
Yeah,
Getting
I think
people
Mark
here.
it was a good choice for the new leader of Desucon for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a T-shirt. I got 3 T-shirts.
You're a T-shirtaholic.
Yes, and all from Nardeporton. So there's a Stormtrooper one,
Mm-hmm.
and a PlayStation one, like old school PlayStation logo. And I got a old school My Little Pony one because I love My Little Ponies.
Super adorable.
And I also bought 2 prints, one with like Hufsa and Mumin in My Name is Totoro style, and this one, it's really cute. It's called Snusmumriken,
Mm.
if anyone is wondering. Yeah. Well, that was my
Well-
loot.
Yeah. So any else? Yeah, you want to?
I know nothing. No, sorry.
No.
Well, I got these ears. White, I'm going to use them for a future cosplay, which is white-haired, red-dressed dog demon
I wonder who could that be? Huh?
with a hot temper.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, some might. And another pair of ears, like fox ears, because I've been binge watching Naruto lately, so I want to make a QB Naruto someday. And I bought the t-shirt I'm wearing, which is Star Wars Millennium Falcon
Yeah.
from Legend of Patrol.
I
And
say.
another t-shirt from Legend of Patrol, which is Captain America.
Matches
Because
my
it is nice.
sweatshirt.
It does.
Yeah. And I got myself 2 nice pillows, which I'm going to hug tonight. Naruto. Naruto, Uzumaki, and Naruto, Kakashi, Sakura, and Sai. Sai is cute, but he's a little bit. He's not that. I mean.
So,
You would have been happy with the 3 of them.
Yeah.
so
I
what does your boyfriend say about those pillows?
He says, "Did you buy pillows? Where are you gonna put them?" I say, "I'm gonna put him in my couch." What? In the couch? We're gonna have nerdy pillows in the couch? No.
It's
Keep them
never
on the
enough.
couch. No,
Never
I want to have nerdy stuff all over the house.
Yes. Why
Well-
not?
You're really smart, because now I really think I want to have pillows like that in my couch as well, because, you know, I like stuff like that on the wall right there. I don't want stupid pillows with weird patterns and stuff from IKEA.
Let's start a pillow revolution. Nerdy pillows for everyone.
My cuddling pillow is so close. One next to me and just all night. Kingdom Hearts pillow.
Yes, I
Okay.
do have one of those cuddly pillows from Kingdom Hearts, although I gave it to my boyfriend, but at night we like fight for it.
About the bull, Mark, Top and Place says, the bull, huh? Now all you miss is Sparkler, Dorian, and you have the perfect ship together.
He's the one who introduced me to actually play the Dragon Age Inquisition, so he's teasing me about Iron Bull because I really like Iron Bull.
Who doesn't? He's like the most awesome character ever. It's like halfway through the game, I was like, why didn't I romance the bull? Why didn't I? Stupid person.
Yeah, stupid.
Stupid.
And Tobin also says, thanks for reminding me to get fox ears. Those look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're expensive though. I mean, 200 kroner. But they look nice.
Yeah.
I actually slept with these ones last night.
Mm.
Let's
Like,
go.
yeah.
Ida
My
says, thanks,
boyfriend
Ida,
was
for
like,
waiting
what?
in line. Yeah, Ida posted, thanks, Ida, for waiting in line with me and taking pictures while I was fangirling over Martina and Simon, says. So I'm guessing this is a message for you, Cecilia, maybe?
Well, yeah, I was the one who was a fan of them. She just waited in line with me and went to the panel with me. But then she kind of liked them too, so I guess she kind of became man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Finding new fandoms. And Ida's such a sweetheart, you know.
Yes. I'm so happy that we got to meet her too.
Yeah.
And you, Ryuray, as well.
Yeah, all of you guys are such sweethearts, all of you. Okay,
Okay.
but we are 5 minutes overdue already. We have to really, really quickly go through our last question is, do we want to return to Desucon next year?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes, good.
Always.
My big group!
And also, let's get into geekery at the very end real quickly. Have we played, read, watched, or listened to anything geeky and interesting during the past week?
I finished the Raven Rings series, so now that's done. I have crossed 3 books so far, finished read by 2016. That's a new record, I think, for myself. Even though when I went to school, I didn't really read. I just read, like,
You read what you had to.
synopsises on the internet and wrote book reports and stuff. That's what I usually did. But now I've read 3 books. And I have started on a horror book, and I'm really looking forward to reading horror because I love horror movies.
Awesome.
And I watched Orange is the New Black, watched it because it's a new season out and it's awesome. It's freaking amazing. So anyone who likes that series should definitely talk to me about it because I need someone to talk to because stuff and emotions and things.
Good. Okay. How about you, Ryuray? Have you been watching, reading, listening to, playing?
I finished the 4th novel of No Game No Life, which I recommend anyone who likes that anime to actually read the books because they are so fun. And I've been watching the originals with my mother and sister, and my mother is obsessed and has to watch it all every night, or she just goes, we need to watch more. And I have come to an agreement with my best friend that I can force her through My Little Pony if she can force me through Gravity Falls. So,
All right.
yeah, so that will be interesting to see how that goes. But she has
I'm sure
already
it'll be
agreed to meet with me to cosplay as Luna. So she has an excuse to make black wings.
Cool. And Cece, how about you?
Well, I watched Game of Thrones, the new
Yes.
number 9, which was.
Sansa!
I'm not going to steal any feelings.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, but it was intense, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Short and sweet.
And I have made it to the 5th Harry Potter book now, because don't hate me, I haven't read them before.
Well, you're still very young, so I don't blame you.
So, yeah, I have a goal of reading the whole thing through the summer, but I don't know if I can do it, because I have a lot of stuff to do. But we shall see.
Totally worth it, though. I mean, books 5, 6 are so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Besides, the books made me cry when the movies didn't.
For sure. So it's
Yes.
fun to read. Okay, so what have I been doing? I've started reading the last Raven Rings book, and I also bought a new book, which is called Sabriel, by a guy called Garth Nix, which is a book about a young girl who is a necromancer. And she has to go to save her father because he's been trapped in the underworld, or the world of the dead, and she has to get him back. So I think that's a really cool premise. So I'm just like a chapter or 2 into it now, but it's promising. Promising.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I've had time to do. Oh, and watch Elementary like a boss. Elementary is so good. You should all see it. It's on Netflix now. It's a Sherlock Holmes series where Watson is played by a woman.
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu. She is fantastic. I love her. So everyone should watch Elementary. So
I watched it a few episodes at least.
Oh, love it. Love it so much. But now I have no more episodes left. Sadness. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Cecilie has uploaded this really cute dance video of herself, of Superhero Girl, and Marillion cosplay, the winner, dancing, like the 3 winners together, just partying on. So just go to Cecilie cosplay and you'll see.
Cool. Gustav and Theodore are wondering if we're going to put up a vlog from today. No, we're not going to put up a vlog, but we are going to put up a convention video with us dorking around and doing things during the convention. So look forward to that.
But Cecilia has also been filming, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll put it all together in one vlog or put it into separate vlogs, but I have been vlogging a bit. So it will be up as soon as I can edit it and stuff. So probably like this week or something.
Cool.
Cool. Looking forward to seeing it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to seeing all videos from this and photos and everything from this weekend. It will be so much fun! And a big thumb up for Desucon this year.
Yes. Thank you, Desucon, for a good experience.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. So we have to kind of wrap this up. If you guys in the audience have any videos,
No, it's
what?
I haven't told you what I've done.
Oh, sorry. Yes, go ahead, Aniasia. Go ahead. Sorry.
It was almost the 3rd time you skipped me.
Yes, almost.
It does happen to us all
Yes.
sometime or another. So it's always when we have a lot of guests,
Yes.
because we get excited by each other's stuff and then we just get tracked away.
Okay, so go ahead, Aniasia. Tell us, what have you been doing?
I've been watching Naruto.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I've been watching Bungo Stray Dogs, which is quite cool. It's also an anime. And I've been watching Elementary as well. Very nice. And I've finished the Mistborn trilogy series that I've borrowed from you, Anita.
Yes.
And started on the last published book in the Drizzt series, which is called Maestro.
Cool.
Cool.
A lot of reading and a lot of anime, basically. That's what a lot of us have been doing.
And Elementary.
Ida says, please stay an hour more, but we can't. We have work in the
No.
morning.
My boyfriend is waiting in the couch.
Yeah.
It's quite.
We're gonna go out on the porch and grill.
Yeah, I have work to do, actually. I have illustration jobs I need to get to, so.
Cici and I are usual two of those who keep telling you to have longer episodes, but today I actually have to agree with you. I'm so sleepy after this
So
week.
tired.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are over time, so.
Yeah. But we will be publishing more videos during the summer, so keep an eye out for that.
Yes, I bought a new game that we're supposed to play sometime.
Yes.
It's called Kittens in a Blender. I didn't really read the blender part until after I bought the game because I just like, hey, kittens, yes! Okay. And,
Okay. So if you guys have any videos or vlogs from Desucon that you want to share, just share it to our Facebook page at facebook.com/CosCast. And we would love to see what you've made during the convention. And if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook and you can follow us on YouTube at the CosCast Show. We are all on Instagram. You can find me at Anita Pixie Dust. You can find Annabella at NGH Sulliva, and you can find Aniasia at Aniasia. You can find our guests at Ryuray Art and Cosplay and CC Tori Cosplay. And you're on Instagram too, I think?
Yeah, Ryuray Art at Instagram.
CC, are you on Instagram?
Yeah, Mrs. Lizzie 50. Really awkward.
Yeah, Mrs. Lizzie 50. You can find her there. And keep your eyes peeled. We will be back with more CosCast live shows during the summer with some mystery guests, most likely.
Ooh.
So, yeah. If everything goes well. So thank you guys for watching, for asking questions and making comments in the chat. And we love you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.